For decades, solar power was so expensive and unwieldy, few could afford it. And that is changing in a mind-bendingly rapid pace. Over the past several years, the cost of solar energy has dramatically decreased. I mean, dramatically, making it more accessible to more people. Earlier this week, it got another shot in the arm for the Obama administration after it announced a new initiative to make solar energy more affordable to low and middle-income Americans. White House hopeful Senator Bernie Sanders then introduced legislation with a similar goal. Solar energy is having a moment right now, and the future we have long been promised is now finally upon us.
We have this handy fusion reactor in the sky called the sun. Okay, you don't have to do anything; it just works. Shows up every day and produces ridiculous amounts of power.
Solar energy is booming, and it's a boom a very long time in the making.
Its energy will not run out. It will not pollute the air. It will not poison our waters.
In the midst of the 1970s energy crisis, the technology and the will existed to make solar a viable alternative to fossil fuels.
If there is not enough heat or air conditioning, you don't blame the Middle East or the president, you blame the sun.
In the era of 8-tracks and disco, solar energy was the future.
The solar heating business is expanding so rapidly that the federal government has set up a solar information center.
By 1979, the country appeared to be on the verge of a solar revolution, and the Carter administration set a goal. 20% of the country's energy needs would be drawn from renewable sources by the end of the century. The president even had solar panels installed on the roof of the White House.
These solar panels at the White House cost almost $30,000, and they heat only the water in the building's west wing. But they are meant to symbolize the Carter administration's commitment to solar energy.
But despite having a champion in the White House, it was solar's steep price tag that proved to be its biggest obstacle.
For most builders and homeowners, the saving in fuel bills is not worth the cost of the installation.
And then came Ronald Reagan.
In years to come, solar energy may provide much of the answer, but for the next 2 or 3 decades, we must do such things as master the chemistry of coal.
The Reagan administration slashed funding for solar research and development, tax breaks were eliminated, and the White House solar panels came down.
On a practical level, the Reagan administration's support for solar energy has ground to a halt.
The would-be solar revolution went from boom to bust.
There was no failure in the solar technologies. When the subsidies were cut, there was no way that solar could compete.
But today, solar is making a comeback. Big time. Solar power capacity in the U.S. has jumped 20-fold since 2008. The fastest growing source of electricity in America is the sun. The California-based company Solar City, which is the country's largest installer of residential solar systems, has seen its customer base doubled over just the past 4 quarters. And it's not just because technology has improved or because more people have decided to go green. It's a matter of simple economics.
The biggest trend in solar right now is solar has become affordable.
Solar City CEO Lyndon Rive is confident the company can enlist 1 million customers by 2018.
The demand's always been there. It's just the industry has to build out the infrastructure to deliver that demand.
That kind of rapid growth is thanks mainly to cost. Solar is now cheap. China has helped drive down solar manufacturing costs by investing a lot of money in solar panel production. But solar is also booming because companies like Solar City have figured out a way to give Americans what they crave: zero money down.
We switched to Solar City. No upfront costs, lowered our monthly bill. Now we have the infinite power of the sun working for us 24/7.
Instead of spending thousands of dollars up front to buy and install solar panels, many customers are essentially leasing them.
I think once we turn on the meter, we'll definitely see the savings. Get this installed today and then see the benefits tomorrow.
Over the past few years, solar home installations have gotten faster and cheaper, something not lost on the utility companies. The big utilities, who make more money selling you your power, are watching more and more customers across the country install solar panels and move towards their own personal energy independence. The solar boom we were promised is finally happening. The question now is whether the utility companies will let it.
This battle between solar companies and utility companies is literally the most consequential political battle of our time. We're going to talk to someone on the front lines of that next. Joining me now, Jigar Shah, founder and former CEO of SunEdison, a solar energy company. Jigar, when I look back at that archival footage from the 70s, I think two things. One is how insanely stupid it was to abandon the trajectory then, but also it makes me worry that the boom we're seeing now might be a similar fad. Can you convince me this is actually a trend rather than a boom that's then going to go bust?
That package brought a little tear to my eye. Just this week, Warren Buffett's Nevada Energy just announced two big deals at less than 4 cents a kilowatt hour in Nevada. Austin Energy just announced over 1,000 megawatts of solar that was bid at less than 4 cents a kilowatt hour. Even Dubai in the UAE, oil-rich UAE, just announced that solar power was cheaper than new natural gas in Dubai.
So you think these cost trends, which are driving everything down and driving this exponential, insane growth of solar right now, that's going to continue out into the future?
Not only is it going to continue out to the future, but it's already achieved its goal. We're already cheaper than new coal. We're already cheaper than new gas. And we're only going to get cheaper, whereas new coal and new natural gas are going to get more expensive.
And the utilities understand this as a threat because even wind power, which can get sort of routed centrally through a utility, natural gas, coal, all these other different types of power, the utility plays a role. Rooftop solar is really distinct in the way that it just cuts out the utility middleman, and they are trying very hard to attack and beat back solar, aren't they?
Yeah, the utilities make most of their money on the wires, right? So they really, really like central station solar. They like transporting that power to your house because that's how they make money. So when you generate power off your own roof, that's where you're cutting them off. And that's where Walmart, Target, Costco, Macy's, Staples, Whole Foods all have decided to go this way.
And so we've seen these bills introduced in a number of states that essentially attempt to tax solar, successfully in Oklahoma, but in other states where they basically say, well, you're using our grid when you install this rooftop solar and when you sell us back energy that's surplus. So we're going to slap a tax on this to make it costlier for you so that it's harder to install more solar.
Yeah, they're certainly getting a lot of press, but out of roughly 40 efforts that they've put forward, we beat them in 38. And so we're winning. So that's, I mean, I feel very confident that we'll continue to win. And it's not because, solar power is the best, which it is. It's because our activists don't have any political affiliation. It's not environmental groups that are protecting us. It's Debbie Dooley from the Green Tea Party. It's a whole bunch of, Republicans who want energy independence on one side, and then it's a whole bunch of, Democrats on the other side who believe in climate change. And so everyone is finding common cause around supporting solar power.
One of the interesting facets of rooftop solar particularly is that it uses less water than any other kind of power, and water energy production is incredibly water intensive. You have huge vats of steam that have to be heated up that wind the turbines. You have fracking happening right here in California right now amidst the drought, in which water is being pumped into the ground and turned into unusable water when combined with chemicals. So there's also this other resource constraint that makes solar particularly attractive, particularly here in California.
That's right. In California, they've had to shut in some of the natural gas capacity because of a lack of water. 50% of all water draws in the West come for cooling applications for the power sector. And so now they return some of that water back into the system, but some of that water, that white smoke that you see coming out of the smokestacks, is not smoke, that's water vapor.
So ultimately, are we going to see more of what's in California spread across the country?
You already are. The largest job creator in North Carolina is solar. The largest job creator in Georgia right now is solar. Even Louisiana has created 1,200 solar jobs, under Bobby Jindal's leadership, although he's not talking about it. And wow. So, we're hiring between 5,000 and 10,000 people a month. 50% of all the new capacity in the country is going to come from solar this year, and roughly 75% of all new electrical capacity in the United States will come from solar next year.
This is the one story that I cover that makes me feel the most optimistic about the future. Jigar Shah, thank you very much. That is